President Biden will be traveling to Saudi Arabia in the middle of July, and he's expected to meet with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, who is the de facto ruler of that kingdom. This is the prince that President Biden said he wanted to make a pariah because of his involvement in the murder of the Washington Post columnist and Saudi dissident Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. But Biden's effort to isolate the prince were a miserable failure. No other world leader joined in shunning the prince. No costs were imposed on Saudi Arabia or the House of Saud. Now Biden needs the prince to do him a favor. The price of gas for American consumers is at record highs, in part because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And Biden needs those gas prices to come down before the midterm elections in the fall. And the only person who can do that is the ruler of Saudi Arabia, who can open up the tap and let more crude oil into the international system and help bring prices down. So it's the prince and not the president who has the upper hand in these negotiations. What does MBS want from Biden? Well, first, he wants an act of contrition, a kind of apology for that pariah comment. And Biden is in effect giving him that by going to Saudi Arabia and meeting him. The second thing he wants is an assurance that this nuclear deal that Biden wants to sign with the Iranians, who are Saudi Arabia's great enemies, that deal will not put at risk Saudi interests, that the Iranians will not then be free to bully the Saudis and their Arab neighbors, and that if that happens, the United States will double down on protecting the Saudis. And the third thing he wants is reassurance that the American security umbrella, which has been provided to his family, the House of Saud, and his country for decades now, will remain against all enemies. Most of these things that MBS wants is actually in America's interest to give. There is a big overlap in Saudi interests and American interests. So it should be possible for Biden to make the deal that the prince wants.